Oh, welcome everybody to this group coaching call from Free Flow Releasing. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you just fine. Hello.
Good, good,
Yes, we hear you.
great. So let's just start a little cleanup. So take a few deep breaths with your belly. You can maybe make the exhale longer than the just allow yourself to arrive in the here and now. Feel the air on your skin. Just allow whatever sounds are around you to be listened to. Feel the weight of your body, whatever surface you're sitting or lying on. Just allow yourself to embrace the freshness of this moment. And check and see if there's anything you're holding on to. You just feel into that holding on. Just allow it to open, loosen up, to soften. Check and see if there's anything you're trying to push down, or push down, or push away. Anything you are resisting. Could you let go of pushing? And check and see if there's anything you're trying to or wanting to change or control in this moment. Could be a person, including yourself. Could be something you really want to go your way. And just remind yourself that the wanting is a lacking feeling. And could you let go of wanting control? Could you just allow that to soften? And check and see if there's more of that. Wanting control, lacking control. Could be about the same person or thing, or about someone or something else. And could you just feel into that? Wanting control, lacking control. And could you just open up and allow that to leave you? Could you just loosen your grip? And check now and see if you feel any lighter, freer, or happier. And could you just tune into that? And check and see if there's any wanting approval present. Lack of love, lack of approval. Could even be wanting your own approval. And could you just open up gently and let it go? Could you let go of wanting approval? And you might notice that you have more approval when you do that. That you have more love. And check and see if there's any disapproval of yourself coming up in this moment. Could you just feel into that? And could you let go of disapproving of yourself? And could you instead give yourself lots of love and approval, just as you are in this very moment? Could you love yourself even more? Could you love your life? Could you open to being love? And check and see if there's any sense of being unsafe in this moment. Wanting safety, lacking safety. Remind yourself again that wanting is lacking. And could you let go of lacking safety? Just a gentle opening and allowing it to leave. And check and see if there's more of that. Wanting safety, lacking safety. Could be about politics, could be about health, could be about finances, could be about anything. And could you let go of lacking safety and wanting to have it? And check now and see if after having released a little bit, if you feel lighter, happier, or freer. The words you use are not important. Could you just tune more into that? Could you just allow that to take over? Could you just give yourself to that lightness, that happiness, that freedom, as we listen to the silence together? Thank you. So the floor is now open for releasing assistance, sharing of gains, questions, whatever might come up. And to raise your hand, there's either a raise hand button, or it's under the React tab, or the More tab. We have a winner. Lisa.
That's funny. I feel like I'm on a game show.
Okay.
Um, just you could use some releasing assistance. Just have a lot going on, and
So
my mind is like directing me at this point. So
what's coming up for you?
wanting control.
Okay. So could you just feel into that? Wanting.
Yes.
And could you let go of wanting control?
Yes.
And more.
Yes. And
And
others wanting
Okay, sorry.
wanting approval. That's okay.
Just I want to say to everybody, just remember to follow along and release as best you can. So could you let go of that sense of lacking approval and wanting to have it?
Yes.
And is there more?
Yes.
So could you just open up and let go of more wanting approval?
Yes, I can.
And even more.
Yes.
And even more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And could you now give yourself lots of love and approval? Just because.
Yeah.
And even more.
Yes.
And what's there now for you?
I feel like almost every situation when I have an interaction with somebody, I feel like just people just want to express themselves, whatever crazy ideas they have, or not. And they just want you to not say anything or just agree with whatever nonsense they say. And I have a hard time. I have a hard time doing that. So it's forces me, if that's what they want, it's like I have to censor myself. So that's wanting control. I'd have to control urges to make an intelligent comment, or, you know, people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. So it's wanting control. I'm frustrated too.
Uh, so could you let go of wanting control?
Yes.
And more.
Yes.
And is there any resistance to that happening?
Of course. Yeah, I'm resisting that scenario.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes we keep things in place by
Well,
resisting.
they just want to hear, oh yeah, yeah, whatever you, yeah, that's right. You're doing the right thing. That's it. And I just don't feel like doing that if I don't feel that way.
Ah,
So that's I don't know, maybe it's from releasing. It's like letting go of a lot of wanting approval. I'm feeling that, why do I have to, why am I obliged to do that? So that's more wanting approval, actually.
okay. Uh, could you let go of that want for approval?
Yeah.
And could you let go of resisting that type of conversation? Or that,
Okay. Hmm.
and could you let go of resisting that even more?
Yeah.
And even more.
Yeah.
And could you open up to having other, more giving conversations?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. I want to allow that to come across my path. I think that brings up some wanting control.
Okay.
I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I'm attracting the wrong energy, or I don't know what.
So just feel deeply into that wanting control.
Yes. Yes.
And could you let go of wanting control?
Yes.
And even more.
Yes.
Could you just let that whole thing go as best you can?
I'm not sure why I'm holding it in mind. I'm gonna let go of wanting to control it, I guess. There's something, I don't know why. Or let go of trying to figure it out. There we go. I'm gonna let go of trying to figure that out.
Yeah, could you let go of looking for the answers?
Yes.
And could you let go of holding on?
Yes.
And even more.
Yes. Yes.
And how are you feeling now?
Wow. I feel amazing. I feel lighter. Releasing is always the one that gives me the answer. Even if I can't put my finger on it.
So could you open to feeling even lighter?
Yes.
And even lighter.
Yes.
And from this high place, could you send some love to all your conversations with people?
I'll do it, but I do it. Yeah, there's some resistance. Resistance. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not. Well, that's my mind. Yeah, I really can't.
Could you let the resistance go?
Yeah.
And even more.
Yes.
Can you again get in touch with some lightness, some freedom, or some happiness?
Yes. Yes.
And could you now send some love to all your conversations?
Yes. Yeah. I'm in a better place.
Could you open to getting in an even better place about this?
Yes.
And even better.
Yes.
And how are you feeling now?
A whole lot lighter. I have a feeling of like, who cares? Good conversations, bad conversations. What's the difference? Doesn't matter. So
Great.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Good
Thank
releasing.
you.
Then we have Irene.
Hi, Christian.
Hi.
We are.
Hi, good to see you.
Pardon me?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, likewise, definitely. And good to be here. I'd love a little assistance. I'm feeling I'm kind of feeling stuck in something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So could you just allow yourself to be stuck right now as best you can?
Mm. Um,
And are you wanting to control the stuckness?
I am. Yeah.
Could you wanting to control it?
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm. you know, I'm just feeling so much, really so much rage and anger and wanting to reject. And it's been going on for hours.
Okay. So,
I guess I want to change it.
okay. So could you let go of that wanting to change it? Just the wanting.
Yes. Yes, I can.
And just can allow yourself to feel into the whole stuckness, rejection, all of that, and just feel into it on an energetic level. How does that particular energy feel?
Mhm.
And remember to breathe. And could you let go of wanting it to go away?
Yes. Yeah, true. Yes.
And
Yeah.
just breathing. And could you just be courageous and face the whole stuckness?
Okay. Hmm.
And remember to breathe.
I feel like, and even in doing that, I'm really aware of kind of a wanting to act out,
Okay?
kind of a wanting to express my anger. And so there's a certain amount of anyway, holding on to it, of wanting to reject. I guess that's really what it is, wanting to reject.
Okay.
And I don't know, somehow anyway, I'm from that place, I'm just kind of becoming aware of that wanting, you know the wanting to do that.
So could you feel into the wanting to reject?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
could you let go of wanting to reject? That pushing feeling.
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Take some time to notice the release.
Right.
Sorry. Oh,
It's okay. Yeah. Mhm.
what's there now?
Well, I'm certainly, it's lighter. I noticed the release, and I'm not sure what I'm resisting, but there's like a resistance coming up. Just could even be a resist. Well, I guess that's thinking, but it could be even a resistance to the lightness. There's just a resistance there.
Okay.
Mm.
Could you let go of resisting lightness?
Yes. Mm.
Could you let go of resisting feeling better?
Mm.
That applies.
Mhm. Yes. Mm.
And could you allow
Yeah.
that anger and the stuckness to unravel?
Mhm.
As you just let the story go. See if you can allow the energy to leave.
Yes. Yes. Mm.
And even
Mm. Yes. Ah, yes. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Okay.
and could you just notice the release? Like it felt like you got a good little release there. So could you
Mhm.
be with the release?
Mhm. Mhm.
And from this place, could you send some love to the whole situation that this is about?
Yes. Mhm.
And even more.
Yes. You know, Christian, just one last thing. When I do that, it's like it feels like wanting safeties underlying all this,
Okay, okay.
you know, that somehow, you know, so wanting safeties coming up in that openness to
Hmm.
love or
So that sense of lacking safety and wanting to have it,
yeah.
you allow that to leave.
Could I allow it to leave? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I could. Okay.
What's there now?
Uh, well, I mean, now it's opening up again. I'm just gonna let the continue if I can just take a second here. Yeah, it's releasing. Yeah. Yeah, somehow I just feel home again.
Okay, okay, good.
Yeah. Mhm.
So could you now send some love to or allow love to correct or transform the situation as best you can?
Yes. Mhm. Ah, yes, yes. I can. Mhm.
How does it feel now?
Yeah, it feels happy.
Okay, okay,
It feels happy and open and loving and all that good stuff.
great, great.
Yeah, yeah.
Good releasing, good releasing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mhm.
Be with that, be with those good feelings.
I will.
Yes. Okay. Then we have Maxine.
Hi, Kristen, welcome back.
Thank you. How are you?
Wow, I'm good. I'm good. I was just listening to one of Hal's sessions on financial abundance, and he was talking about happiness. And
Okay.
he said, yeah, he said something that was really profound. And he was talking to me specifically, of course, right? And he talked about savings as being a part of a particular way of wanting to own happiness. And
Yeah.
I find myself, I'm saving for the future. And he was just kind of questioning that, as though I can purchase my happiness.
Mm.
So it really turned my thinking on its head. And I got clearly that he wasn't saying not to save or what have you, but it was that for me, it's that clinging idea that if I save X amount of dollars for my future, that on some level that kind of makes me feel more secure and thereby happier. And I'd like some help in just letting go of that happiness isn't contingent on how much money I save or how much money I have in the bank. They're very, very, it's just one, money doesn't automatically mean that happiness ensues. So if I could get some assistance with that, and just it feels kind of like I'm postponing my happiness for some future time, and that the happiness is right here, right now.
Mm.
so yeah. Um,
So
yeah.
could you let go of wanting safety through saving up money? Just a warning.
The wanting.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm sorry, the question is, could I let go of that? What was the question?
You let go of wanting safety that way by saving up money.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Can you find the one who wants safety in this moment?
I love that question. I am sensing a Maxine. Yes.
And could you welcome what is sensing Maxine?
Yes.
I'm checking and see if Maxine can let go of any lacking safety sensations.
It feels like too large of a leap right now.
Okay, okay. So could you notice whatever happiness you already have in this moment?
Oh, yes.
And could you notice whatever abundance and happiness that is already here?
Yes.
And could you notice whatever safety is already here?
Yes.
And could you notice whatever's beyond all this?
Yes.
And could you open up to being safe in this moment, whether you save money or not?
Yes.
And could you open to having abundance right now, as best you can?
Yes.
And how are you feeling now?
Abundant.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I thank you for that. I'm just kind of noticing that part of my fear or discomfort around that was just projecting that there wouldn't be abundance in the future. So I wasn't paying attention to the present where I absolutely have all that I need. But it's that projecting what the future may look like. That's where I stumbled and kind of
Ah,
get in trouble and get confused.
you let go of the projection.
Yes, yes, yes. It's impossible. Yeah, there's no safety in that. Yeah, got it.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's very helpful.
What do they think? So, does anybody else have Any gains to share? Anything they want assistance with? You have Evelyn.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Um, I'm kind of tired and I slept part of the session. I'm sorry. Fell asleep. Um, I had problems with the music and I don't quite understand it, but it kind of got to me. I didn't like it.
Okay.
And I was kind of wondering because the you had the same music on before and I didn't react to it, and this time I was like, oh, when it's gonna turn the music off. And so I don't know if I could release on that somehow. It just gave me this funny feeling and I didn't want it, and it's really weird.
Sure. Thanks for being honest. So is there any resistance?
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, yes.
So could you let go of resisting the music?
I guess as best I can, yes.
And is there more resistance?
Yes.
So could you allow yourself to resist in this moment? And everybody remember to release alone. So could you allow the resistance?
It disappears. It disappears. Thank you. Thank you. I'm complete. Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
I mean, if there is difficulty hearing me, then just tell me. And sometimes it's a little bit difficult to have it at the best volume possible. So
I have no problems hearing you. I hear you just fine.
okay, good. So is there anything else you would like to release upon?
Are you still talking to me? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't think so. No, thank you. No, I just, yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Christian, I was wondering maybe if no one else is raising their hand, if we can possibly do a group release around the resistance to releasing. I
Oh.
feel like, well, I just feel like I could release more than what I'm doing. I do short little things for I guess, little shortcuts throughout the day, but I just have some resistance around really sitting down with the booklets and really going through the processes. And so if you could, if it may be of interest to others, if others are somewhat resistant as well, maybe we could do a group release around that.
So just allow yourself to notice if there's any resistance to releasing coming up for you. And could you just feel into that resistance? And as best you can, could you open up and let it go? And check and see if there's any disapproval of yourself for not releasing enough, not letting enough go, or for not releasing good enough. And could you just open up around the resistance and allow it to move? And allow it to leave. And check and see if there's any wanting to control your releasing. Feeling that you should release better. You should get more results. You should be more dedicated to letting go. And could you just open up and let go of that sense of lacking control? And check and see if you can get in touch with, or if there's more resistance to releasing. And if so, could you just welcome the resistance? And could you welcome flow? And could you welcome resistance? And could you welcome flow? And could you welcome resistance? And could you welcome flow? And could you welcome resistance? And could you welcome flow? And could you welcome resistance? And could you welcome flow? And could you welcome resistance? And what do you resist about releasing? Could you let go of resisting that? And what else do you resist about releasing? Just pick the first thing that comes to mind. And could you let go of resisting that? And what else do you resist about releasing? And could you let go of resisting that? And what else do you resist about releasing? Could you let go of resisting that? And if there's still a feeling that you don't release enough, could you welcome that? And could you welcome any wanting to do anything with or about that? Could you welcome any sense that that is personal? And could you now open to releasing being fun and easy? Could you open to letting go, being fun and easy? And could you allow yourself to release as much as you do, and don't release as much as you don't release? Would you just allow it all to be okay in this moment? Could you give yourself lots of love and approval for doing the best you can? Could you give your releasing lots of love and approval? And check now and see if you feel lighter, freer, happier. And it's not about the words you use. Let's just check if you can tune into that. Lightness, freedom, happiness. And could you turn up the volume? And when you are in those higher energies, you naturally let go. So as best you can, could you just open up more to them in your life? Thank you. How was that, Maxine?
That was wonderful.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, self-approval, self-love feels really good.
Mm.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the suggestion.
Mhm.
So does anyone else have anything to share? Want some releasing assistance? And if not, we're going to go to a closing cleanup. So check and see if there's any wanting to change or control coming up for you. Could be about something that happened on the call. Could be the music. Could be yourself. Could be a situation you want to change or control. And could you let go of that sense of wanting control, lacking control? And check and see if there's any wanting to control your happiness and havingness. Could you let go of any sense of lacking control over that? Could you just open up and let it go? And check and see if there's any sense of lacking love, lacking approval. And wanting to have it. And could you just let go of that sense of lack? And could you let it go even more? And check and see if there's more of that. Wanting approval, lacking approval, wanting love, lacking love. And could you let that go? Could you give yourself some love and approval? Could you give your life some love and approval? Could you open to being happy right now as best you can? And check and see if there's any sense of being unsafe, lacking safety and wanting to have it. And could you let go of that sense of lacking safety? That sense of wanting it? As you open to being safe and happy in this moment. And if there's any more wanting safety coming up, could you just open up and allow that to leave? Not with your mind, but with your being. And if there's any more wanting coming up, any more resistance, any stories, you just say, ah, and let them go right now. Could you just, as best you can, drop your mind and allow yourself to feel the peace as we listen to the silence together. Thank you. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes. They were closed. And as best you can, just allow this energy to stay with you. Thanks for coming, everybody. Lots of love to all of you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Christian. That was
Thank you
wonderful.
very much.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Yes, great call. Thank you.
What a space.
Bye bye.
So
Bye.
bye. Bye bye. Bye everybody.